Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do this video now since the car is here and I can look at it up close. I know it's always hard to relay stuff later, but new parts, any new parts that you eventually collect over time for the body, for sure, here's your quarter panel. If you can get a full quarter panel, great, save up for that. But it looks like, from what I saw, they only sell them in like sections, like I cut it off here in this piece or that piece, or they just have the center section. This here, I can fix this and anything behind it with just plain old steel that I have. Same thing down here. I would probably have to cut a whole slot out here, like a rectangle, and then put a new piece in. The fender, the fender's actually not bad. There's a spot here we can repair, and it might be, I don't think this is what it's supposed to look like, but a lot of this can actually be fixed right here. If so, then this could be cut out and new piece welded in. No big deal there. Again, it's just like more work than like money on that kind of stuff. On the other side, it's pretty much, I think, the same thing. Your whole lower quarter panel is bad. It's kind of ate up in here. So these lower sections on the quarter panels is what you would ultimately need. This fender will probably need replacing, and we might be able to get one in the junkyard for a pretty good price. So don't worry about this fender yet. It's got a lot more damage than the other side, and it's more beat up. So don't worry about that. Same thing on the rocker panel. That can be fixed with regular steel. On your trunk lid, it's pretty good. There's just some little spots that take some work. You're actually pretty good back in here, which is usually a rotted spot. But you got some stuff here. This is the lip. We can replace that in time. Same thing down here is where it's worst, right here. I put the leaf springs in here, by the way. As far as the hood, I think it's pretty good. We just have some patches to make. And the patches are here. And we're not too bad up at the front, which is unusual. And then the other lower corner, we can replace that. It just takes a little bit of time and some hammer work. And that can be fixed. Probably have to get a new or another bumper at some point on the front. And the rear bumper, it's pretty rough, but that's something you can do in time. I usually do bumpers last. I don't usually worry about bumpers till the very end unless they're just a big deal. This door here, this can be fixed, I believe. Down here, I just put me a couple new pieces, weld them together, make a lip, and it'll look like it's supposed to. We just have to cut the whole bottom, maybe inch or two off the door, all the way across. If we can find another door, like let's say the junkyard has a nice door, we'll just go ahead and grab it. Save us the trouble. The only bad thing about that guy welding floor pans in, he did a pretty good job. We'd have some spots to fill in and, you know, finish it. But he welded with all the glass in here, and you have this texture. This is actually steel from the sparks, and it's embedded in the glass. So he kind of screwed up there. It's not terrible back here. Some of it can be cleaned up. This, not the biggest problem, but if we can find more glass, which we probably can, we'll do that. A lot of nickel and dime stuff, most of this. The most expensive part, I would imagine, would be these lower quarter panels. And then like your gas tank and stuff like that. But take it one step at a time. A lot of it, we just need to get the basics fixed, like the brake lights and